What's going on to all my friends on Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube fans, and my TikTok followers? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Fire Marshal Will. For all you people who are checking out the channel for the first time, I'm Fire Marshal Will. This is the star of the show, Lieutenant Panther, and his co-host, the Rat. Anyway, happy Sunday to all my friends out there. Hoping that you're enjoying some quality time with family. And it's been a tough week for me. The loss of my aunt, 2 family members that passed away. It's been a tough week. So this goes out to a very, very special person who I know. But before we get to the video, today's video is sponsored by Strap Hangers Bar and Grill, 126 Anderson Street, Hackensack, New Jersey. They're open from 10 a.m. and they close at 2 a.m. And excuse me, Monday through Saturday, and they open up on Sunday Fun Day. They have Seafood Sunday. They're open from 12 o'clock and they close at 2 a.m. Yes, the footlong hot dogs are back. Good job, Kenny. I am dying to have my footlong hot dog, my brother trucker, you know. Big shout out to my #1 YouTube fan, Kenny, and the entire staff at headquarters and at the station house. Our promoter, Keegan, our manager, Dylan. Thank you for making this possible for us to make these obnoxious videos. So, this goes out to a very good friend of mine that I used to work with back in the day, who is a happily married man. And his name is Danny. They used to work with me back in All American Ford. At the time when he was a service technician, he was getting tired of getting his hands dirty. Then he wanted to do something else to improve, to do better with his life. Danny, this video goes out to you, my friend. I love you, man. I know you're stuck in Florida because Jamie told me that you're stuck and you're trying to get into fucking Teterboro, and fucking planes are keep fucking landing over there, but you don't have the fucking clearance to get out of fucking Florida to be home with your wonderful wife. Jamie, come on, you know? The fucking weather is beautiful. There's no cloud in the sky. There's no fucking rain. What the fuck? So I had to make this video because I love you, bro. And I'm so happy for you because you're living the dream just like myself. I do what I do, making videos and, you know, working and managing a company. It's a beautiful thing, man. Good for you, man. So this is a very special, dedicated video to you, man. Fuck that. You should have been home hours ago. Because I went over there to Walmart and I see plane after plane after plane landing and taking off. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I seen Jamie over at the station house. She's like, the first thing I asked her, wish you and your family a happy Easter. It was like, where's Danny? Oh, is he stuck in Florida? What? I got you, bro. This is dedicated to you, man. Definitely a dedicated video for you. And I appreciate you watching my videos. And I am glad and I'm honored to make this video for you, because I promised your wife, I promised Jamie that I was going to make this video for you. So enjoy. I know that you're stuck in Florida. I hope you make it home soon. Hopefully you got the clearance to get out of Florida, to bring that fly that plane back safely back and land it in Teterboro, put it in the hangar, get the fuck out of there, and head on home to be with your lovely, beautiful wife. So, without further ado, Lieutenant Panther and I, the star of the show, are going to do our ritual. Oh yeah, baby. There you go, buddy. Oh yeah. Here's to you, my friend. Hopefully you have a safe flight back when you get the clearance to leave Florida and fly that plane safely and land it back in Teterboro, where the plane belongs, so you can jump in your car, go home, rest, and relax. Because you deserve it, my friend. Cheers. Yeah. Because I can understand, you know, I was an owner-operator truck driver back in the day. And, you know, you get a load and then they cancel it and you get fucking frustrated and shit like this. I can imagine, man. I was like, dude, you're drinking club sodas. I'm like, I want to go home. I was like, all right, give me the fucking flight plan so I can get the clearance to fly out of Florida so I can go home to be with my wife. What the fuck, bro? No, it's like, you know, it's like you're being, you know, you fly for corporate. You're flying private jets, flying, you know, celebrities around the country and whatnot. And, you know, you went through all the extensive training the last time that I saw you at the station house about, you know, flame outs and, you know, every emergency in the book that was thrown at you, and you were telling me, dude, I love that. I'm going to tell you something right now that I didn't even get a chance to tell you face to face. My cousin on my mother's side, who is an aviation mechanic. Okay, scratch that. Let me rephrase that statement. He's an aviation technician. He works in LaGuardia. He works on all airplanes. He loves airplanes. He went to school just like you did, Danny, and I'm very proud of you, man. But it really does suck because you work X amount of days and like maybe 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and then on top of that, you like maybe get like 1 week off to spend time with your wife, with Jamie. And they're like, "Hey, babe, I'm sorry, honey, I gotta go. I love you." Oh, you know, you don't get to spend time to enjoy that beautiful house that you have, that you as together as a couple. You know, on the birthday, and Jamie is like, "Okay," you know, like when you come home, you know, everything was set up for your birthday. That was awesome, Jamie. That is a true person that I love. I love you as a sister. And I'm very, very honored that you married my good friend Danny. Because, you know, you're like family to me as well. Okay? I love you, brother. But that kind of sucks. That you're stuck in Florida and you want to come home to spend time in your own house. And then maybe light up the barbecue. Maybe have a grill of steak. You know, maybe have a beer or two. What the fuck? Spend time with Jamie? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. It's like I said, I was an owner-operator truck driver. And it's like every time I get fucking canceled with a fucking load, and I'm like, I want to get out of here. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. Now, I understand you, bro. I understand you. Even though that you don't own your own jet, someday, in my heart, someday you're going to make enough money to buy your own jet and then be an owner-operator pilot, like an owner-operator truck driver. That's what I see in your foreseeable future. That you want to be your own pilot, like an owner-operator truck driver, an owner-operator pilot, that you own your own plane, that you can fly people back and forth, CEOs back and forth across the country, dude. I have faith in you, and I know you can do it. But that sucks that you're stuck in Florida. And that you're over there like, what the fuck? I want to come home. Yeah, the weather's nice. It is not raining. But I hope, Danny, I love you, bro. I know you're gonna do your pre-trip on that jet from top to bottom. Kick the tires. You got faith in your ground crew to make sure that plane is safe and ready, and then your co-pilot, the officer sitting next to you, getting it ready, and then you start it up and you go through all that pre-trip, and then you get the flight plan together. It's a lot of work, dude. You got the most difficult thing. Like, when I was an owner-operator truck driver, I used to do a pre-trip, but you got the most advanced training to make sure that your aircraft is safe. If there's something wrong, you're not going to get in there and risk your life, or the co-pilot or officer, whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Danny, but you will not leave until that plane is considered 100% safe. I don't care if there's a flat tire. You notify the ground crew. Ground crew says, oh, okay, we got this. Is there something wrong with the instrument cluster or something? Something's off. Okay, take it out of service. You want to make sure that plane is 100% safe, because you have such an extensive, long pre-trip that you have to go through before you get in contact with the tower and say, okay, this is Michael George, we're going to Teterboro, can we request clearance, please? And they're like, oh, you know how it is. I really don't know, but it's really cool. It's like climb to 10,000 and leveled off and contact the next, have a good night, whatever. You're a good pilot. And you know what? If you ever decided to go commercially to working for like American or whatever, and if I get on board your aircraft, I know that I'm going to go from point A to point B and land safely, because you have what it takes, what you were trained for, and then not getting fucked over like you are right now because you're trying to get home. That sucks, dude. Dude, that sucks. And I love you. I love you to death, man. And you know what? I am so proud of you. When the time that I came to the station house and when I met Jamie, I was like, hey, yeah, what's going on? How are you? And then she's like, do you have somebody special in your life? And Jamie, you remember this right before you even got engaged, right up until that time you guys got married. And it's just, oh, his name, he's a pilot. But it didn't click in my head. I'm like, there's somebody who I know. And I'm like, I don't know if that is like Danny, who worked in All-American Ford, that he was studying to become a pilot. And I didn't know. At the time, that was your girlfriend, now wife. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, and I asked Jamie, and I was like, what's your boyfriend's name? He said, Danny. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, really? And it's like, I know Danny. Danny and I go way back. Back when we was a service technician at All-American Ford. And then he was starting to become a pilot. I didn't know. I was like, oh yeah. And that's how we all became friends. And this is why I'm making this video for you, man. I am so happy for you. Jamie's got a good job. You have a good job. You fight tooth and nail, and you want to spend as much time as you want. Other pilots don't give a fuck. They're married I'm like, I don't want to be with my wife. You, on the other hand, was like, yeah, fuck you, man. I want to get in the fucking plane. I want to fly back to Teterboro, go home, and be with Jamie. I understand 110% that, come on, man. All the pilots are like, maybe I'm going to go back to Teterboro, and maybe I'm going to go to the city because I don't want to deal with my wife. Fuck her, this and that. Fuck that shit. Ah! Oh, yeah. And I'm really honored to make this video because, that was good content that Jamie told me earlier before at the station house. You weren't home. She comes down, have some food, hang out with us our good friends. So I wanted to make a dedicated video to you in your honor because, you wanted to be hanging out with us. And I can understand, you're on call 24 hours a day, just like me, 365 days a year. You cannot drink as much as you want to, but I can understand. If you come down to the station house, drinking a club soda because you're on call, I understand that, man. No disrespect. I understand. As much as you want to fucking drink, you're like, nah, I want that fucking beer. I want the beer. I want something to drink real bad. Nah, I got you, bro. It's just a beautiful thing. But when you get fucked over being stuck in Florida and you're trying to get home and like with the other fucking pilots and you're at the pilot's lounge, it's like, I really don't want to go home, and then you're talking to your other brothers and sister pilots. And it's like, you know what? I want to go home to be with my wife to spend the holidays, like Easter Sunday. What the fuck? You were away on your birthday, but she did a fantastic job. I saw the pictures, bro. Saw the pictures on her phone. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Jamie is the most wonderful person in your life. I love her as a sister as much as I love you as a brother, man. And I understand. It's like, she was telling me stories. She's like, other pilots that just don't give a shit. They don't want to be with their wives. But I said to her one day, I said, there's one pilot that I know who wants to be with his wife. His beautiful wife, Jamie. Hell yeah. Fuck that shit. You guys worked hard. I don't know how long you guys have been dating, but right up before the time you guys got married. And if I would have known that, Danny, if I would have known that, I would have been honored to come to your wedding, to just be there with you and give you something that's like, wish you congratulations, all that, But I'm hoping that maybe you and Jamie decide to maybe someday have children. Maybe not. Who knows? But time will tell. Life is too short. I've lost 2 family members in 1 month. My Uncle Charlie and my aunt. They called her Beth Ann. Yesterday was an extremely difficult day, and I'm hoping that maybe you two decide to have children, and maybe you have a son who wants to follow in your footsteps to become a pilot. Hey, God bless. Amen, man. God bless you. It's too early to tell, but I know that you want to, maybe someday you want to have kids. It's a beautiful thing. Life is too short, man. And I know that you're extremely pissed off that you're sitting over there in Florida. I'm hoping right about now that you got the clearance to take off and then you're en route to Teterboro. Have a safe flight, brother. Be safe. And then land that plane like you always do. When you get the clearance, it's like runway 2 right. And you're going to fly it right over my house. Right over the station house. And then you got it. And then you tell your co-pilot, drop the landing gear. Yep, 3 green. All right. And there you are. You're steering that bad boy in there, making sure everything's good, the crosswind, and your communications with the tower. And they're like, okay, landing on 3 right, landing on the runway 3 right, whatever. Okay, final approach. You're clear for landing. Have a good night. And then you just bring that plane in just like you normally do, and you land it perfectly. And then you put that nose down like you've been trained to do, bro. So you could be with Jamie. And this is bullshit. This is corporate bullshit. What the fuck, man? But we all have faith in you, man. So this was a dedicated video. Like, it's like, what the fuck? When I was an owner operator, I was like, what the fuck? I did cancel a fucking loan. I'm like, fuck it, yeah. I'm like, fucking bullshit. If you're not flying, you're not making no money. The same thing is when being a truck driver. If those wheels are sitting still, you're not making any money. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you start going stir crazy. I'm probably you're beyond stir crazy at this point. But you know, every time I'm at the station house and I see one of those planes, and I'm like, maybe that's Danny flying that plane over the station house and making a nice, beautiful landing right into Teterboro, and putting that and have the ground crew and say, like, yeah, go like this, come on this way, line it up, okay, and then like, okay, you're good. They chalk the wheels, the nose gear, chalk both of the tires, shut down, do the shutdown procedures and all that. Switch everything off. Done. Hang up your headset and say, see ya, you rat bastard. I'm going home. Hell yeah. But it sucks, bro. But anyway, fucking working like that, you know, I could understand you gotta go for, you know, your training and shit like that. It's understandable. You know, it's like, what the fuck? When is enough? I know how much you love flying, man. I know how much you love, and I never knew that. You know, Kenny told me, he's like, you are obsessed with airplanes. And look at you now. From a fucking Ford technician wrenching on cars with Kenny White, being a service advisor at All American Ford, to where you are now. Aren't you glad you made the switch? I know I am. I'm happy for what I do and running and operating a company. I have employees that work under me. I'm living the dream as much as you are, man. God bless you. Central Delaware. Fuck you. Shut up. I'm going to let you know a little secret. I would have been well, actually, I'm the 3rd generation firefighter. My dad's a retired New York City firefighter. He started out in Engine Company 22, and then he ended up in Engine Company 44. I wanted to become a full-fledged firefighter. My father told me one day, he said, son, I don't want you to do it. And there's a reason why. All the years of fighting fires, way before they had the technology now, they have the Scott packs, the body alarms, all that bunker gear. All they had back in the day was pull-up boots, a long trench coat was the turnout jacket, and gloves, and Scott packs. That's all my father did, and he fought fires. And now he's paying for it. He's got problems with his lungs. He's got asthma. He's this all the shit that caught up to him over the years. You do what you do. You're happy. You're a captain. You're sitting in the left side of the airplane, and you got your first officer over here. But I know every time that you go into that airplane, Danny, being that you're a captain, I know that you're going to train your first officer. All the knowledge that you have up here, my man, you're going to pass it down to him. And then maybe someday he'll be flying and operating his own plane. Because you are a person who gives the thoughts and inspire people, which I utmost respect, man. Someday you have that rookie guy maybe the first officer maybe just out of the aviation academy, maybe he's got maybe 100 hours of flight time, and then you rack up as the hours that you have now. Who knows how many flying hours that you have, or whatever. What the fuck do they call it? I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I'm not a fucking airplane kind of guy, but I love airplanes. Don't get me wrong. Oh yeah. But you can pass that knowledge that you have down to the next generation officer who's sitting right beside you, and you can teach them a thing or two of the knowledge and things that you learned over the course of the years, and your training is always advancing. Every single time that you go for training, it could be on a brand new jet that you have no fucking clue how to operate it, but you go for the training and see what the airplane can do, autopilot, all that stuff, and what to do, everything that you were trained for. You can pass that knowledge down to the next pilot who wants to become a captain. So I look at it this way, I'm very, very proud of you. We were back in the day with Kenny White was a good thing, but it's all good.
Here's your 20. Huh. I gave him hell.
Really?
I told him, I said, and now, it's going to his mother. His mother wants to know what's going on.
Really?
So, that's the problem. She said, I said to him, we're customers here. We live in this neighborhood. We're trying to give you.
I'll give you business.
If we don't deal with you, you hang it up.
Wow.
I said, don't give me that crap. You either do or we support you. If it wasn't for us to buy your beer, your whiskey, your straight thing, you'd be the hell out of business. Don't give me that shit. I want the money. Don't give me that shit. And I said, when I see your mother, I'm going to tell your mother.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I don't think your mother
will appreciate that.
That's right. And I said, where the hell you get to charge $2.50 for a soda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, you know something? I could bring the what do you call it?
Better Business
Bureau and check all your inventory. And they'll find out if you're cheating or not.
Exactly.
Give me the fucking money. I said, I don't want to deal with you no more.
Thanks, Dad.
There was a bunch of people in there and said,
Really?
the hell is this?
That is nuts.
The guy told him $5, nearly $6, and nearly $6.50 for milk.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here, he said. Left it on the thing and walked out.
Unbelievable.
I said, you go to ShopRite, you get a pound of ham. This is what I told the guy in a nice way. I said, you go to ShopRite, you get a pound of ham.
Hold
What
on.
you hear is $4.50, a half a pound.
Yeah.
You can get a pound for $4 or $5. A pound. You know what you pay? You pay for that the name Thuman.
For the name brand.
Right. And I says he gets a kickback from
Of course.
Thuman. Oh, okay, no. I said, I don't want to see you no more. Bye. You too. The guy with the glasses.
Yeah, that's stupid ass.
This is the guy that told you that 75?
He told me it was $15.75.
Yeah.
So I had the 5, and I was going to give him the money, but I was short 75 cents. But that idiot went back to him. I'm like, you know what? What's the fucking problem? I'm like, yeah, give me back my $20 and whatnot. You're complaining about 75 cents over this stupid shit? I'm like, what the fuck?
Neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. Carla is one of the employees that have been there for years. Come on.
I said, guy, how much you charge for a sandwich? Oh, nearly $7 for a ham and Swiss cheese sandwich. Where the hell you get that? I said, they can go to someplace else and they can get a sandwich less than that.
There you go.
And I says, you know something? You and your damn lotto, it should close you down.
Exactly.
I says, you don't take care of the customers, you take care of these idiots first. I left this milk on the table. He says, goodbye. I told him, get the money up. I told him what would happen.
I was going to give him...
Lousy, the guy says to me, to him right in front of him, a lousy 75 cents?
I was going to give him
We
the
all
money.
live in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
We don't deal with you. If we don't deal with you, you go,
We
said to the Indian, up yours. I don't have to do that.
Well, obviously, it's so stupid.
Oh. And I says, when I see Kenny and Augie, I'm going to make a complaint.
Yeah.
You're the owner. You're supposed to be.
Customer service. Customer's always right.
People in New York, it's got these, what do you call, bodegas shop.
Bodegas and shit.
Yeah. They don't have it, they'll say, come back.
Yeah.
Because they know the people in the neighborhood. What do you
Yeah.
just wanted money? You can't take it to your grave, you moron.
That's exactly right.
I don't want no help. Don't give me that shit. I says, don't give me that crap. I don't want no hard feelings. Well, unless you go.
Unbelievable.
I says, you know something?
Sorry,
Augie
folks.
and Ken has got partnership in this place.
That's right.
And you screw me, I'll screw you.
So,
I says to him, here's your fucking black guy. I walked out. What the hell? What are you doing?
what?
I said, you heard one, you heard the other.
That's right.
And I said,
Wow.
if they come in here and they check what's going on, and they got a list, whoever takes your inventory is bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
Here's the money, here's the money, here's the money. I said, I don't want to see you no more. You lost me. But I'm going to talk to Ken and buy with you. No. Oh, fuck you. The nigga says to him, black guy said, fuck you. And walked out. And he says, by the way, you didn't want my brother in here. What do you don't want my brother here?
Oh, shit.
That made it worse. Oh, your brother's nothing but a troublemaker. He's not a troublemaker, because he tells the truth.
That's right.
When you're ripping him off, he'll tell you. Screw you, he says. Screw you.
Well,
Walked out.
There you go. That's another. That's actually
I don't fool with these guys.
exactly. That's another YouTube video on what just happened. You guys are in interim thing. I'm not gonna edit this video, but you guys get a chance to see or witness what's going on. So, yeah, you're right. That's horrible, man. Why do you want to rip somebody off on that? That's for like 75 cents. What?
And you give them what? $15?
I gave him 15, like $5 bills. I'm like, okay, you got 75 cents. But I was gonna go back when I went back to the truck, and it's like, okay, I was gonna give him the money. She started bitching. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know what? And that's when I told him to take your $20 and shove it up his ass. And that's when you and I walked out. So I got free beer.
You gave the $15, right?
Yeah, I gave him the money.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay. So I was like, all right. So I'm gonna do the exchange. I was like, okay. Here, I was gonna pay him the $15.75, and then he's like, oh. It's like, give me back my $20. But he started giving a rant and rave, and he started kicking rocks.
You gave him the money.
I gave him the
$15.
Yeah, I gave him the money. It was like, okay.
And then you went to give him the 20.
And I wanted to give him the 20, so I wanted to give him to what I was going to pay exactly. And he started ranting and raving. I was like, you know what? Take your 20 and shove it up his ass. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, now I got the root.
Yeah, because I was going to give him the exact amount. So guess what? He lost out on that money. I got my $20 back. Screw him.
Right.
So you want to make a fucking big stink about it.
One of his lousy make. See, I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing.
I don't have no clue what he's doing, but he's a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit.
With the scanner.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, okay, he's scanning it. I told him, I said, how many beers you got? I got 7. Scan it, whatever. It was like, all right. It was like $15.75. So I was short 75 cents. Went back to the truck. I gave him the 20. He gives me back the change. I'm like, whatever. Now I'm pissed because I wanted to go back there to be honest with him. I'm like, you're complaining about 75 fucking cents? A piece of fucking metal? Over this shit? You fucking scamming piece of crap.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking scamming people out of their social security checks? Like, really?
He didn't know what to say. I said,
exactly.
Money up.
There you go. Pony up, bitch.
Pony up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give me that blah shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the black guy come in. He asked him, how much was the milk? He says, well, the milk was 6 something. I says to him, pal, you can go ShopRite, you can go to
Target,
and you can get it less money.
Exactly.
Oh, I said, I need milk right away for the kids.
Yeah. You're gonna pay $7.
Get in the car. You got a car. Go down to ShopRite, or we'll go up to ShopRite and Paramus and get it.
Yeah.
Why should you pay $6 for milk where it's up there maybe $4?
Exactly.
Or even $4.79? You still save money. Hey, you fucking lookity. Drop that on the thing and walked out. And the guy said to me, what you doing? But I said,
you screwed over another customer.
His brother. He didn't want his brother. Your mother didn't want him in here.
Mm.
Your mother didn't want him here. Why? Because he tells the truth?
Yeah.
Where your mother's ripping him off?
Yeah.
Come on. Don't be that way. So he gave me back instead. I got the $20.
Yeah, which I got it.
$1, $2, $3 back. Up for the trouble. Come on. I said, I don't want to deal with you anymore. You know what? You're nothing but a cheat. And I says, you're kind. Call me every day of the week on my phone for car and accident. all this shit, all that crap. There's another bunch of scammers.
Yeah, there you go.
I took you there. Walked out of the store. The whole store was in there.
Yeah.
One
Nice.
woman lady says to her husband, something must have went wrong. This guy is right. And the other guy walked in and told him, keep your milk. Bye.
Exactly.
Come on. For lousy
That's-
75 cents.
Yeah.
That's when I told the guy, the black guy, when I went out with him, I said 75 cents. For what? 75 cents? Are you?
Yeah.
What the hell is he kid? You know what? He says in New York, I work in New York. He says a bodega in New York. They help each other because they know the people in the neighborhood.
Correct.
Oh, if you don't have it, you come back tomorrow.
There
Or
you go.
when you see me,
Exactly.
and they bring back the money.
Exactly. If they're
And
a
this
dollar
moron, this is what he called them. These two imbeciles.
nice.
Oh, he
And stay
wants-
tuned on this next video.
Bitch. He says, these two imbeciles, the guy with the glasses, he's another imbecile. And he's got a beard. Is that guy had a beard?
Yeah.
See, he was right. He had a beard. Two
Yeah.
imbeciles.
Yeah, two imbeciles are like, oh, they give you the money. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of
He
here.
says, you know what?
Man.
You know what I tell the guy? You don't see me no more.
Yeah,
You ever,
Exactly.
gentlemen said, you're not seeing me either.
there you go.
And
I lost 2 customers, 3 customers for that matter.
Because when Kenny wants to know where are you guys, I'm gonna tell him why.
Yeah.
Because these two imbeciles, as he called them, are nothing but imbeciles. They don't know what the hell. Get them the hell away from the cash register. Get them
Exactly.
away.
It's like,
Now, when I go in, the girl says to me, "You want a bag? You want a bag?"
she doesn't charge you for a bag.
No, she don't. You need a bag?
Yeah.
What the hell? A
What?
50-cent bag?
That's
You know
another.
what she said to me? What is 50 cents? Nothing.
Exactly.
We want to keep you as a customer.
That's right.
Put a gun to his head. I says, that's how you know what the black guy says?
Yeah.
You know what the black
Yeah.
guy says? It's how you guys get in trouble. You know
That's
what?
right.
That's why they took a fucking shot at you.
That's right. That is true.
They'll come in here and they're gonna fucking rob you. When they rob you, they're
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
They don't fucking. You know what he says? They don't mess around in New York. They take
No.
a gun and bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Exactly.
So you can't be nasty to people.
True.
You got to be nice to the people. Realize with the people. What is 75 cents? If it was $25 to $30, it'd be different.
There you
Oh,
go.
only freaking 75 cents. He goes
Yeah.
like this to the fucking two gods.
Oh, God. It's nice.
You know what I said? You know what I said to him when they did that? I said, "You're a mark, you brick.
That's right.
You're a mark. How am I a mark?" I said, "You're a mark." You know what? They'll come in here and they beat the shit out of you.
That's right.
You can't be like that. Why did they come in? Why it was when it was you guys were on, when they came in with the gun and shot
Yeah.
window?
They
Huh?
shot out the window. Yeah.
Why?
Somebody.
And another thing he brought up, why do you don't have a person on a Sunday? Why
Yeah.
you don't have a person here
That's
after 2 o'clock? People want to eat.
that's the upcoming video. Stay tuned, folks. Yeah. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Finish it.
No.
He
Go
says,
ahead. This is good.
why-
This is good content.
Why you don't have somebody in there to open them up? You know why
Right.
you're so fucking cheap with the
So
money?
greedy.
Greedy pricks. Oh. He walked out. Where is all this money going to this freaking, what do you call it?
Lottery and shit.
You know what he told him? Told one guy, "You think you're gonna win? This is rigged.
Of course it's rigged.
It's rigged. when they wanted to go up and up and up and up and up, nobody wins.
Yeah,
It's got to be rigged.
of course it is.
Now, let's say take in New York. It's all rigged.
Yeah. There
And you
go.
morons are giving you money. Oh, they're closing. He was telling me.
Degenerate gamblers.
The black guy was telling me he works in New York. He says they're closing all these fucking illegal
Oh,
smoke
yeah,
shops.
smoke shops, yeah.
They're going after them. They're seizing their equipment,
Season.
all their
Their assets.
assets. They close them up. You know what he says? 3 days later, they open up another place.
Yep.
Where is the police?
Yeah.
Tied.
Hands are tied.
Tied.
Same thing with security officers. Our hands are tied.
So
That's crazy.
That's the story. Told them, shit, you're not selling me
Shit.
here no more. And I said, when I told my half a pound of hair, $4 for a half a pound of hair, nearly $5. Get the hell out of here.
There you go.
I said, you can get a whole pound of ham for $5. You can get American cheese or Swiss cheese for $6 a pound.
Mhm.
Go to ShopRite. You don't need him. What the hell do you need him for? He needs you.
That's
he needs
right.
us.
Us to keep
We
him
don't
in
need
business.
him.
That's right, we don't.
He needs us,
That's
and
right.
we need him. So screw him. So we got some money back. So don't,
Thank you. I'm not gonna make a
don't,
rant.
don't make
I'm not gonna make a rant on that, but
don't
thank
make
you.
it even
I'm not
you
even
know what
gonna
the
do
black
it.
guy said? I wouldn't
I'm
even-
not even gonna post it on social media.
You know what he said? That's it. Let them think now. Let them
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Let them think. That's right.
Let them think. Don't, like you said, don't fuel the fire.
Yeah, don't fan the flames.
And another thing he said, why in them three imbeciles, presidents couldn't go to see the poor man that was shot down, policeman? Nah, they can't collect money for you to
For
bring
Ukraine and
stay in
Israel.
office. Screw him.
Exactly.
Joe Biden got zero.
Good.
That's it.
Yeah.
You want to make a good video about something good.
Yeah, actually, I'm making a good video of my friend who's a pilot, Danny.
Yeah.
Who came into this. Thank you for, coming in on the channel. Anyway, Lieutenant Panther and I are out of here. We're gonna catch you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook and on TikTok. And Lieutenant Panther and I will catch you on the next one. Be safe, everybody. Happy Easter. God bless.